Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about my beauty empties for the month of April. So I am going to split them out like makeup, skincare, hair care, body care. I will list everything down below though, just in case you're interested in like one thing more than the other. You'll know which order they go in, but let's just get started. So starting with makeup, pretty early on in the month of April, I used up my Covergirl. This is the Lid Lockup eyeshadow primer. The writing's like pretty worn off as you can see. But this like comes out like on a doe foot. I will say, like, I scraped the edges of it because I did not, this was the only one I had. And this, I felt like I had to pull the stopper out like really quickly, like I couldn't get product out, but it was fine because like I could just put it on my finger and put it on my eyelids and stuff like that. It wasn't like a hassle product to take out the stopper. This is so tacky on your lids though. Like if you don't set it, like some days, it only happened a few times because you learn really quickly. You know, certain eyeshadows, they're like, oh, don't set it down, which I typically never do, but 1 or 2 days, like, I happened to forget to set it, and I was just, like, putting down my shadow and stuff. Oh my gosh, your eyelids almost, like, stick open. It's insane how tacky it is, but in that fact, it's so good at what it does. Like, it really holds everything on. There's, like, rarely creasing. So the tackiness kind of turned me off, and then once I ran out of this, I was just like, I'll use my concealer. I've used concealer in the past as like a base. What's it really gonna matter? And then it was just creasing so bad. Like instantly the first day I used the concealer, by like midday, it was already creasing, and I was just like, I did not realize there was such a big difference. So I did purchase another eyeshadow primer. It wasn't this one. I just went with a little bit of a cheaper option. This is $8.99 the value. I did like this though. If I like the one I bought to replace it, I don't know. I liked it, but I don't know that it's gonna be like a forever holy grail, because it was so tacky. And then the other makeup item I finished was this number 7 powder. I did say in my project pan that this really isn't a number 7 powder because I had a lot of other powders mixed in here. At one point there was the powder from number 7 in here, just their loose powder, but I kept dumping like more powders into here, but it's officially gone. So the value is $12.99 for this. I don't know that I would repurchase it because I couldn't even tell you how I liked the number 7 powder because it's been so long since it's been mixed with so many other things. I personally think that I like powders mixed more than I like any certain individual powder. I will say my favorite probably though for like all over the face is the Laura Mercier translucent powder still, which I know is like totally cult favorite, like wow, of course you would say that, but it is so expensive. I just feel like it works the best for all over the face if you have oily skin, which I do. Under the eyes though, I feel like it does not look good, and I have not found a powder that looks good under the eyes, so I cannot help you on that front. Okay, so moving on to skincare. I finished 2 sheet masks, thank goodness, because I'm trying to get rid of all my sheet masks this year. That's like one of my Project Pan goals, so I have 2 down. I always just value these at $1 each, but I'm glad I got 2 out of the way. I was hoping I could do 1 a week, which I've been definitely slacking on, but I'm halfway there, I guess. So really early on in the month, I finished up my Drunk Elephant Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. This is just like their cleansing balm. I completely wiped it out. This lasted me probably 6 months, I would say, at least 6 months, maybe even longer. I'm pretty sure I want to say I had it in August, but I'm for sure I bought it in August or September, so it definitely lasted me 6 months. You actually get like a decent amount of product in here. It says you get 3.88 ounces. I just used this little scoop. I rebought this because this is like my all-time favorite packaging. And like, I like the product. Don't get me wrong, I do like the product inside. But you don't need a lot of this. Like, you don't need this whole scooper. So I feel like that's why it lasts so long. But this is $34. So it is a bit spendy, but like over 6 months, it's not that much to swallow in my opinion. And I mean, I like it. I'll probably keep repurchasing it, is what I'm trying to say. And then while we're on the Drunk Elephant train, I got from a Sephora order this mini Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide cream. I got this as like a point perk because I was like, I want this so bad. I had it once before because it was the Sephora birthday gift last year, I'm pretty sure. And I feel like it did great things to my skin. I just felt like my skin was so clear when I was using it. And granted, yes, it was a sample back then too. It was a little bit bigger than this sample. This is like pretty tiny. But also like there was so many other factors going on. Like, was it the moisturizer I was using? Probably not. Did this help? Maybe. So I was like, I need to, if I can like try it again before like I really officially buy it, like that was my preferred, that was like my thought process, you know, because I was honestly like dead set that I was gonna buy this during the Sephora sale just because it is so expensive. And I'm not even Rouge anymore, so like I really wouldn't have gotten that much of a discount. But when I did try it from this little sample, I realized that not that I don't like it, but it almost leaves like a weird film on top of your skin. It doesn't almost like sink in all the way. It like sinks in but then leaves like it's just a weird texture. I don't know. I didn't love it as much as I thought I did when I tried it last time. So I think I was just like, of what I could remember, I was like, my skin was just so clear, but like it probably wasn't due to the moisturizer. It was probably due to other circumstances. So I actually ended up not buying this during the sale, and I don't know if I like removed it from my loves list, but I finally like have come to the realization that I don't need this in my life, which is great because it is so expensive. So this little tiny sample is worth $6.44. It was definitely worth my points though, because it saved me $60+ in the end, so I'll take it. And then also I finished up this Neutrogena alcohol-free toner. So I loved this toner, but I feel like I went through this so fast. So I bought this in either January or February. It's only $5.99, so it's really not that bad. It's 8.5 fluid ounces. I feel like the Thayer's toner is more expensive, but it also has more product. I would have to compare them side by side because I feel like in the end, honestly, they're kind of similar. I mean, they're really just like, they're not like special toners that like have any active ingredients in them, which is like what I'm looking for in a toner. I have a toner that has like AHA in it or something, but you can't use that every day, and I want to use a toner like every day, twice a day. So like I need something like plain and simple. So I was super happy with this one. I feel like the okay, it's kind of hard to open, but I feel like the how it dispenses out was a little bit wasteful because like it was a toner, like you didn't have to squeeze it. Like if you just tipped up the bottle, it would come out, you know what I mean? So I feel like sometimes you'd get a little bit much just because of this dispenser, like it was so big. And plus I feel like when you use it on reusable cotton rounds, that needs a little more product to feel as damp as like a regular cotton round. I don't know if other people experience that. So I feel like because of those things, I kind of went through this a little fast, but I really did enjoy it, and I felt like it really did help get the excess product off after washing. Like even after double cleansing, it really helped get like out of my hairline and like, you know, just like the crevices that you sometimes miss, I guess. So I really did enjoy it. I may repurchase it depending on, I'm gonna have to compare the price to my Thayers and this, because I don't know that I would repurchase both or like have both at the same time. I could like alternate, but I don't know that I need to own both together. Then the last skincare item I have is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm, and it's in the flavor berry. So this thing is like squeezed to absolute death. I didn't want to cut this open just because I'm like, it's done, I'm over it, it's finished. So I didn't cut it open, but I'm sure you could cut it open and get like a little bit of scoop out. This is literally just like, I love the applicator, I will say. I wish the Glossier one was like this, but I understand why it's not, because you can use it for more things than your lips, so I totally understand. This is $17. I don't know why I feel like that's way more than what I paid for it originally. Did these go up in price? I don't understand. I don't think I would pay $17 for this again. I mean, the Glossier ones are $12 and you get a full ounce of product in those, and this is 0.35. I swear these were not that expensive when I bought this, but maybe I was just a long time ago and I can't remember. So this is fine. It's kind of like a cross between a lip balm and a lip gloss, which I do enjoy because it gives your lips a little bit of color, but it also gives them like a balm. It was kind of crappy because like when I had it in my purse, like if my boyfriend wanted to use some, he was like, that's kind of like a lip gloss. So like it wasn't necessarily universal where I can be like, hey, I have a lip balm, we can all use it. It was like, that's a girl product, you know what I mean? So like, because of that, it was kind of like, that was a downfall, I guess, but I liked the effect it had. I liked the packaging, don't get me wrong, but at the end, like having to try and squeeze it to get it out onto my lips was really difficult. And I'm sure most people don't get to this point, so it's not an issue. They're just like, oh, I'm getting low, I'll buy another one. But yeah, that was one thing that was like kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I would repurchase this. I might. I do like the color of the grapefruit one. It's like a little bit of a lighter pink, but I just don't know if I would like the scent. Like, does it have a different scent? Is it more grapefruity? So I don't know. I might, if the stores open back up, whenever they do. I hope they do, jeez. I hope they do at some point, but I'm gonna have to go in and check out the grapefruit one. But $17 is really, that's a lot for this product. Next, I have one hair care item. Woo! So this is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This is the 4-ounce version. I feel like they just came out with a bigger size maybe, but this is like the regular size, or it used to be the regular size. I looked up on Sephora, this is $25. I swear this used to be $21. Why is everything getting more expensive? I'm not a fan. So I really do like this. I feel like it got a little messy here. I don't exactly know what went on there. I don't know if it was from like laying down in my drawer and something like hit it and it went off. I really don't know. The smell, honestly, like it's not great. I don't necessarily care for the smell. I feel like the only way I would likely repurchase this is if it was on a deal. I know they've had these in the past where you can get like a 2 set, either like a full size and a mini, or 2 full sizes, some kind of set, but it's for the price of like 1. And typically it's during the fall sale. If it was on like that type of situation, I would consider picking it up again. I don't know that I would just go in and pick it up for a $25 pop just because I was out of dry shampoo. I would likely pick up a drugstore version first. I also have in here some Colgate floss. Don't forget to floss, people. And then rounding out with body care. So I finished this in my project pan. It is the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. It's completely empty. It still smells like it. I do believe I'm going to put like my cut open body lotions, body creams in this container. So hopefully they won't be, this container's not that big. It's only 2.5 ounces, I'm pretty sure. So like hopefully they're not bigger than that, because otherwise they're not gonna fit in here. The price of this is $20, which is kind of a lot if you use this on your whole body. This is a really, really great hand cream though, and I totally put my mom onto it. She went out and like bought herself one. She's very like a not lotion texture person. Like she hates the texture of certain things, but she tried this. Like I had it at my work desk. I used it up in my skincare project pan as a hand cream. So she tried it out while I had it there, and she was like, I love the scent of this. I like love the texture. It's such a moisturizing hand cream. So she actually went out and bought like this mini size. As a hand cream, this would last you pretty long, but if you were using this on your whole entire body, this would get really, really expensive really fast. So I am not going to repurchase this just because I'm burnt out on the scent. I actually had another one that I ended up giving away to my friend for her birthday just because I really got burnt out on it. What else can I say? And I have so much other lotion, I don't need it, but it's nice to have every once in a while, but I'm fine without it. And then the last thing I finished was this Ulta Beauty. This was a body scrub. It was in the scent Coconut Cream. It was $12. Yes, it was $12 from Ulta, which is why I originally bought it, because I was like trying to just find an affordable body scrub. Because before this I was using an exfoliating like face scrub that I didn't like on my face, so I was using that on my body. I have come to the conclusion I like ones that are more in like a squeeze tube, because this was so awkward to like be in the shower, having to like open this, water's coming in, like it just got so messy. And then when I got to the end I was like trying to pour it out. Like it was fine, I liked it, like the product was fine, I enjoyed the smell. I feel like just the packaging was not suiting me very well. So I feel like next time I'm going to try and go for a squeeze tube, or alternatively, if I buy one of these, I'm just going to put it in my own squeeze tube because I don't feel like I need to like go out of my way to find one that's in a squeeze tube. If I could just scoop it out of here and put it in my own. So we will see how I go along with that, but I can't use the packaging like this without getting frustrated. So that was everything I finished in the month of April. I had 11 empties for a total of $144.41. So that is very exciting. I'm always happy to increase my empties numbers. I'm trying to finish, I think, the same amount of products I finished last year, which is like just over 130. So I think I'm doing okay on that front so far. And I am trying to use up more monetary value than I purchase. Let me tell you what the total is right now. So my total money value that I've used up in products this year so far is $491.01. I will be talking about like all of my purchases during the month during my what I bought last month video, which will be up in maybe a week and a half. So I'll talk about then the totals of my purchases and how it compares to my empties, because I haven't gotten everything and I don't like to put things on my spreadsheet until they come, in case like they send me the wrong thing and I need to return it, those types of things. So $491 though for the year. I feel like I'm doing really, really good on my empties, so I want to keep the momentum up, hopefully get a little bit more makeup in here, but I'm feeling pretty good with all my other categories. So that is all I have today for this video. Thank you so much for joining me on this video here today. I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.